You think that girls reject you because of your voice, your looks, or your lack of experience. And though these are logical reasons which may be improved, the solution is completely different. First, let's understand why she rejects you in the first place. I work as a dating coach. I've been helping guys, meeting women, especially guys who feel shy. And during a live boot camp that we had in Vienna, I was with my students. It was 3 guys and me. We were going out, we were meeting women, we were having fun, exploring the city both in the day and in the night, and we had a lot of fun. Now, 2 of the guys, they had already had a couple of great wins, but one of them, even though we're now at the last day on the Sunday, he didn't have a breakthrough. And as his coach, I felt responsible for helping him to have his breakthrough. And we're walking. It's the last hour actually of the boot camp. It's almost evening, and he's approaching girls. He's able to actually go up and talk with them because I'm right there next to him, so I can push him. But the problem is that every girl keeps rejecting him straight away, and it's very frustrating because while we're walking, like I'm having a great time. He's a good guy. I'm like why don't girls want to talk with him? So what we do is I tell him, man, let's do a role play. I'll be the girl, you approach me, and let's just see what type of experience the girl has. And that's that's when it becomes so obvious. It was already in front of my eyes all the time. Because what happens is he runs around, he stops me, and I can see it in his eyes. And it's not even that he's afraid, because he felt nervous when he was doing this role play. That's not even the problem. Because I've approached many girls feeling nervous and we still have a great time. The problem is that suddenly he turns into this robot. Suddenly he's like, hello. And I'm like, dude, like you were so natural and normal with me a moment ago. We had a great time. Like, why do you turn into this robot? The problem is that you've had this too, because sometime when you were young, when you were a child, you were told by your parents that you shouldn't do this or you shouldn't do that, and that you will be bad if you do. And when you are a child, this is traumatic. Because here you are, you have a desire, you have some excitement, there's something that you want to do, but a part of you is just thinking, no, I can't do this. Because you were told that it was bad. And now you're an adult. And you see the girl and you think, wow. You feel excited, you want to go up to her, but you can't, because there's something within you which tells you it's bad. And even if you're now with her, even if she's interested in you, there's still some part of you which is then being shut down and holding yourself safe. And safe is the word here, because the problem is not the fear. The problem is that you're putting on a mask to feel safe from the rejection, from your mother, your father telling you you're bad. Even though you're an adult now, it's not your mother, it's a woman you just met, but your nervous system doesn't know that, your psychology doesn't know that. And this inner child part of you is afraid, and it's doing a protective mechanism to feel safe. Because if you can tell yourself that I'm not gonna show how excited I am about her, then there's little chance that it will have repercussions. Like, she's not gonna tell you you're bad because you're not showing that part of you. And it's actually not a bad thing that this protective mechanism works. It's good because it's been protecting you up until now, right? So it's positive. But it is also hiding your authenticity. It's keeping you in your head. You're trying to control everything. You're trying to think so much that you start to overthink. So you think, oh, what is she gonna think of me? What are people around gonna think of me? Can I actually talk with the girl in the store? because, you know, maybe she thinks I'm a creep, maybe whatever. You're so much in your head that you lose connection with yourself. You lose connection with your your excitement. That's part of you. That's who you are. That's why you want to live, right? That's your soul. It's this fun experience of life, and it's just being kept down because you're trying to control it. And that's okay. It's because your protective mechanism is doing its job. Now, of course, when you don't have this connection with yourself, it's very difficult to make a connection with the girl. And obviously, it's gonna look a bit weird when you're all up in your head, you know, trying to, you know, like do something like a robot. She's gonna reject you. That's when she will think you look like a creep. But it's not that you are a creep. It's just that you're not connected with yourself. And this is something that nobody has taught you in school or wherever you've been going, because it's not a common thing we talk about. We're still pretty unconscious about this. And that's why I'm hosting workshops, online workshops on Zoom, where we are practicing this live. And in this way, it becomes easier to actually connect with the girl as well, because we're more connected with ourselves. Now, the solution to this rejection from the girl is in your eyes and in your smile. So if we go back to the story, back to Vienna, I am walking with my student and I tell him exactly this. So I say, let's do the role play again. This time, he runs around, he stops me, he smiles, and I see in his eyes, he's still a bit nervous. But he doesn't hide it, he shows it. And I'm charmed. As the girl, I'm like, wow, such a natural and confident guy. Because yes, he felt a bit afraid, but he was confident in his fear. He was like, yeah, that's okay. And I tell him, man, if you do this with the next girl, like, she will love it. And what do you think happens? Well, we start walking, that's a cute girl coming, he goes up, and I see them from a distance that he's smiling, he's enjoying himself, she's laughing, and he pulls up his phone and they're exchanging numbers. And when he comes back, he's like, dude, she told me I was cute. And of course she did, because here this guy goes up to her, he's a bit shy, he's a bit nervous, but he's still able to confidently say, yeah, that's okay, I like you, I want to get to know you. Like, how is she not going to be charmed? So what you do is you smile, or let's say you flirt with your eyes and your mouth. And it's a bit challenging to do this on a video instead of actually seeing to know you, but the way it's done is that you're looking with your eyes and kind of smiling, kind of having fun, you're kind of playing around, and what this does is it changes the experience from cute girl, I wonder if she likes me or if I can get her number, to oof, a cute girl, let's go and have fun with her. Of course, this is easier once you learn to connect with this inner child part of yourself so that you can access this excitement. And that's why I'm, like I told you, hosting these free online workshops. You can join, just click the link down below and add your email and you can see when the next one is. I look forward to see you there. Thank you for watching. Ciao.
Yeah, subscribe, like, comment, share.
Exactly.